Welcome back to this playthrough of Dark Souls 2. Let's farm that guy one more time. So I was thinking of going to Drangleic Castle right now. However, I can't believe I have forgotten for this long to get the second dragon ring from Man Scorpion Tark, which you can get after you defeat the Duke Steer Freya. You can talk to him. This this area in particular, oh, and also Paid and Kraden storyline, which is good that I'm here. I can do that as well. This area in particular has a lot of times you have to return to it. I believe that once you go to the bonfire, because you know all the statues and all that stuff. I have one branch, which means I'm not gonna get one back. I think I only have one statue left, actually. Do I have that hood? Yeah. Look, now I'm immune to curse. Yeah, what you gonna do? I think this is the last Lion Warrior. Oh, no, the Warlock Mask, the one back there. This area has, you know, Paid and Kraden storyline, which you potentially have to return to Kraden, which I'm gonna do now. You have to return to Tark twice, and all the goddamn fragrant branches of Yuri. It's kind of ridiculous. I was farming these guys for their armor. As you can see, I'm wearing their armor. But I didn't manage to get their headpiece or their leggings, which is unfortunate. It reduces fall damage, which is a little useful because I'm very careless with fall damage. I just jump. Ask questions later.
Master never dies. Brave human, you have yet to face your death.
I'm a brave human. Sorry. Ooh, I hit you twice. Try ring, yeah, no shit. No heck.
You've defeated my master.
This guy has two masters.
Master never dies. Brave
Did you...
human, you have
Wait, he already... Oh, there we go. Black Scorpion Stinger. He has no gods to pray to. The thing is that this ring is absolutely ridiculous. It's one of my favorite rings. Alright, let me go and see about Kraden. Maybe I should consider coming here last. I just enjoy the Iron Keep so much that I always want to save that for last, but maybe this area is a little better to come last. That way you have a bunch of fragrant branches of Yore. You will have met Paid and Kraden in the Iron Keep, I mean in Earthen Peak, and in Huntsman's Copse, which means that when you get here, you can do that a little bit easier and get their reward. Sup, Kraden? Just you wait, you dirty rat. It's me, man.
I remember you.
Yeah.
Don't you scare me like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you were him.
That bastard with the ring lives in Brightstone Cove down the way.
That bastard with the ring. I'm gonna find him and settle this.
Nobody insults me like that.
Nobody insults me like that.
For the good of the world and for my own honor.
Good of the world and for my own honor.
I'll let that bastard live another day. I think that's the last thing he says. Boom. Look at that. No damage. You can stack the Lion Warrior armor. I have the Jester boots. That also decreases armor. I mean, falling damage. Decreases armor. Wouldn't that be perfect? So yeah, just a few things to wrap up before I go to Drangleic Castle. Usually that is when, you know, I end up wrapping things up. Getting this ring, doing Paid and Kraden storyline, things like that. Maybe getting a branch from Magrold. So I already have Paid's clothes, so I need to help out Kraden. These guys can hit you, by the way. And also, when I was farming with the Lion Mages, I used up all my rusted coins. Get him! Yeah! I used up all my rusted coins, which you get here as well. I have both of these items already. Pretty sure. You tired, bro? Take it easy. No, we did it.
Take this and go to my bubble down the way.
My butt. I thought he said butthole. Or my bumhole. weapon or is it a bolt?
It's yours. Just a small token of appreciation.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that's just all it is. He has really cool armor, this guy, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, that's his stuff. Yeah, you look to have 2 copies, bro.
You did me well.
Now, I tend to kill this guy. I just always do because you never get a chance to do it ever again. If you don't, however, well, I'll tell you when I get there most likely, but let's mock him up. Because they're both technically traitors, and I don't think they... Well, you'll see. Even though this game is 227 years old. Alright. Oh, did you see the spinneroo he just did? And then another Kraten's mask for some reason. But whichever one you decide to help, you still get this reward. Which I think it's pretty good. It's better depending on what weapon you're using. So this door breaks. I'm gonna hit it with 2 things. Whoa! Wait! I was literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. Dude, I'm just looking to tank the damage. I don't really want to. Don't petrify me. That is instant death, by the way. Oh, in the previous episode, I did the Iron Keep and I forgot this bow. I've mentioned before how I have like a way of playing this game. And sometimes I don't pick up all the items. That's a grab attack. Oh my god, if he did that. I think it's a grab attack. Oh, wrong thing. So I'm used to like playing the game in a certain way. Which means I sometimes have a muscle memory, if you want to call it that, of now picking up certain things. Because I just never need them. Like it can be, for example, an effigy or a life gem or like this bow here in the DLCs later on. You'll get better bows, upgraded bows. So when you open up this chest here, if Pate or Kraten is still alive, they say, "They'll leave a nasty scar." But they can't because they're both dead. I don't have the Ashen Mist. Dude, I have 1 bone left. Well, that's a problem. I may have to go to the Can Majula. I don't remember if you get any in on the way to Drangleic Castle. Let's store away all this stuff. I only need 1 of the masks. The other one's getting discarded. Here's what you get, the engraved gauntlets. I think you have a 5% chance? I don't remember what it is. It's quite a low percent chance to do like critical damage. What is critical damage? In Skyrim, critical damage is really, really bad. But in this game, I don't exactly remember what it was. But I think it's nothing special either. Maybe it's like 15% more damage. I don't know. Hopefully that was everything. Let's go to Drangleic. And mock some stuff up. Upgraded this staff to +6. There is a ring in that direction, but I'll get it when I go there. It's a shame I didn't get the pants of the Lion Warrior stuff. Kind of look similar to these ones. Honestly, these 2 armors, well, do they? I don't even remember what they look like, but it's something in the ballpark, I think. Get out of my way. But this armor you can use if you want to stack fall damage. Although I believe the Jester stuff is better. And the Feline Boots is even better. In terms of reduction of fall damage. This thing is only +6, but whatever. I fancied using it. Been using the Zweihander for a long time. Alright. Drangleic Castle is pretty fun. It's pretty like linear, you know, you just run through the area without, you know, looping back on itself or anything like that. And also you go through a tunnel that makes no sense, but no point in beating a dead horse. Not gonna fight these guys. Backstab me, bro. What? That's why I turned around and picked up that item. Look at these jester pants, huh? Pretty cool. I just like having armor that benefits me a little bit in the background, because there's not very many armors with effects, and the majority of armors that have effects on them are hats. And in my opinion, whoops, that's the wrong spell. And in my opinion, the best effect to have on a hat is the one that gives you, or one of the best at least, is the one that gives you extra uses. There's some hats that give you like attunement slots, for example, like the Southern Ritual Band. You can't just come out of nowhere, bro. This better be common fruit. Swordsman armor. I think I have their leggings. This lizard coming up, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna use this. I don't even know if it's gonna be a one bomb. Let's buff as well. That's the beautiful thing about magic weapon. You don't have to worry about because you have so many uses. No, it wasn't a one bomb. A great club is probably better. But hey, whatever. I managed to get the black steel katana as well from the knights, but I can't use it. Right, Emerald is here. What's up?
This castle is isolated, but nonetheless you must forge on to bring an end to your journey and mine.
Okay. Let's go bring an end to Channelot's, Emerald, just journey. These guys hit really hard. Come on. But they don't have the best hitbox in your favor. That attack is absolutely ridiculous. It does so much damage. So as you can see, like, they don't always hit you when you're on the staircase. As I get hit, but before it didn't happen. Don't trap me though, come on. You big bully. Right here you have to fight two of them though, which is unfortunate. It's always a lot harder to fight two enemies, which is a way of like making the game oh cool, a little bit more difficult. Is this the I guess it's an easy way of making the game more difficult, because designing hard to beat enemies is hard to do without it making it unfair or anything. I can't tell if this is the rusted one or the thing. Maybe I should wear the gauntlets just in case in prompts. Like if you get this on a backstab or something, my god. It's really awesome. Miss. Notice these guys are using lightning arrows. And I need to kill them next to the scoundrels here. Oh, and the Cyan Knights wake up as well. I didn't want to backstab him. That's why I took a different angle. Man, I don't tend to play with a +10 weapon for like the longest time in the game. But it's just obviously, right, it's really good to have a +10 weapon. Being able to two-shot everything, are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. Oops. Two-shot, one-shot. So that's the guy that wakes up. Excuse me. Now let's go. These guys' armor is pretty good too, but it's kind of rare that they drop it. No, I need you to live. Come on. Come and show me what you've got. Alright. There's one more. Probably the guy in the middle. Whoa. Oh, the spear. Spears are always so difficult. I like to parry the second attack. I've mentioned that before. If you can bait out... Oh, I almost forgot this chest. If you can bait out the first one and parry the second, because if you're used to the enemy's pattern, you know when it's going to come out from like muscle memory or from like practice, I guess. But the first attack is more based on reaction than the second is, because you've seen the same animation 10,000 times, right? So then you're able to predict it easier. Maybe not that many. I'm not crazy, okay? What? Do you see what I just did outside, bro? King Vendrick. He's wearing a pretty cool looking armor too, kind of like Jon Snow.
Do you seek an audience with my lord?
Sure.
Unfortunately, His Highness is absent. My lord, the king, has... The queen has taken him.
This guy's another Solden type of NPC, a lot of dialogue, come on. I mean, it's good, it's not as boring as Solden. And also, I don't think you can hit him, which is cool. Because the Royal Swordsman can sometimes follow you up here, which can be pretty bad. This one's on me, that's a decent jester. Nothing I really need. After you kill certain bosses like Nashandra, the Giant Lord, and maybe Vendrick himself, you can return to this guy and he gives you different rewards. Like the Llewellyn armor. Which is wicked. What's up? Wait, I need my cheat code. See, that's hard. Yeah? Shukotoko bing! Parries are satisfying. The pairing dagger is even cooler to use. Up in the throne room behind Chancellor Williger. On New Game Plus, or if you burn a bonfire ascetic, but I believe that requires you to get the Ashen Mist Heart or whatever, and beat the Throne Watcher and Defender. And the Chandra, maybe. You can fight 2 Pursuers for the Ring of Blades +2. But there is a little bit of a trick you can use against them. There we go, the gloves activate on the attack that would have killed them anyways. But yeah, this is the easier way of doing it. You don't get as many style points for it though. I know you're alive. Don't try to BS me. Pairing is definitely one way to like cheese the game, but I feel like if you're good enough at the game to parry, then you don't need then it's not really a cheese strategy, because you would have beaten the game anyways any other way. I think it's more cheesy, for example, to use a Great Club and just R2 your way through the entire game with Repair Powder. Because almost everything can be flattened. It's just crazy. This is a very... Oh, I have a Bone Dust. It's probably the... Oh yeah, I just picked it up. This would probably be the last one. I'm gonna burn an effigy because this area is extremely PvP focused. So let me do 2 things. First, cast light. Although I'm probably not gonna use them all up anyways, but whatever. And then rest, because it keeps my buffs active. But I get them back in terms of uses. So, this area right here. You can choose a great sword type weapon or a blunt type weapon. But a lot of people struggle with this room. What I like to do is to approach it with a strategy in mind. I go around the outskirts of the entire room. Basically, it's easier to show you than to say everything. But yeah, these 2 guys, both of these guys wake up every time you're next to a door and you kill an enemy next to a door, similar to with the golems in the entrance. The door absorbs the soul instead. And inside the door, except the first one, there are sentinels. And you want to mock them up. They can also drop their armor, but it's really, really rare. You can spend a long time farming here for it. I should probably use the Craftsman's Hammer in this scenario. It's a little better, but whatever. I'm having fun with the Zweihander. Can also parry these guys, but it's not really useful. They recover too quickly. And you get the Mastodon Greatsword, which is really bad, unfortunately. It only has 100 counter damage for some reason. It weighs 16 units. It doesn't have very high base, 150. I mean, the Claymore... the Bastard Sword. The Bastard Sword starts off with, what, 140? This thing starts off with 150. It weighs 16 units versus the Bastard Sword's 6 units. I'm talking base. The only thing the Mastodon Greatsword does better is that it has poise like a Greatsword instead of, an Ultra Greatsword. And it's just a Greatsword. But I mean, it has more strength requirement than the Zweihander. it's like they try to mix two different classes of weapons, but the sword got the worst of both instead of the best. It's really, really bad. I don't think there's any reason to use it. In here, however, you get some sick stuff though. Oh, my buffer now. Counter damage is I've touched on it before. Damn it, you jumped away. Counter damage is extremely important. Extremely important for like your perceived I don't know, expectation is not the right word. I can't think of the word, but like when you fight with a weapon and you can't quite put your finger on why it's such a good weapon, a lot of the time it has to do with the counter damage. So I kill these two guys for the thing, and then yeah, that looks pretty cool. I've never really looked at the animation. That's really wicked, yo. I think it's the middle guy here. Malcolm. His name's Malcolm in the middle. I need to pull him over here. No, come on. Look at his face. I was thinking about parrying him, but then I realized that I suck at parrying these guys. Spears, I mean, they don't even use it as a spear, but spears in general are really tough to parry anyways. I don't really need the light anymore. The light of Elendil shall rest. Elendira Kalima. I don't know what Frodo says, but it sounds really cool. When he fights the spider, or when he runs from the spider. Samwise Gamgee is the true MVP in that fight. Yeah. Goddamn kills a huge giant spider. I'm afraid of doing that in games. This badass Mother Hubbard did it in real life. In the movie. That last one doesn't really have anything. It just has a sentinel and nothing inside. This one has a Ferrous Lockstone, so equally both of the last two I usually never bother with. Because Ferrous Lockstones, I mean, do you keep those? I don't think you keep Ferrous Lockstones. That makes it even worse, honestly. I could be wrong though. Maybe you do keep them for like NG+, I'm thinking here. Because if you don't keep them, then there's never any point in getting more than you need. And if you do keep them, then you're just gonna, by naturally playing through the game, you're gonna get a lot basically. Yeah, these guys don't really like fall over properly. And you get the Farum armor. That is a really cool looking armor. It's the flagship character armor from the game. Maybe we can wield it a little bit with a lighter weapon. The Mastodon Greatsword. I guess I can just go the Bastard. Does this shield look good with it? Sort of. Here is the last part of where you need to talk to Dark Davo Grendel. But I don't want to do it right now. He's in there. So this bonfire forces me to warp back to King's Gate. So let's do that. And let's go and defeat the twin dragon riders. Yeah, I love the way that this armor looks. It looks really good. It has a lot of colors on it if you like look at it. That's the king's armor. I thought it was the Llewellyn armor. But maybe I can light a torch because it takes over the lighting effect of the cast light. It has like leather brown. It has light blue. The pants are like navy blue, black almost. And then again, you have the boots, which are a different type of brown. You have the coat, which is like, or the fur, which is white. It has a lot of different color shades. It's a little all over the place, but okay, it still looks good. No, leave me alone. I don't know if those guys follow me. They probably do, honestly. Dark arrows. This is the key to the DLC. Back off. I have a staff, right? And a sword, which means I'm Gandalf. The furthest away guy wakes up, but I'm not gonna tangle with him. Let me see one thing here. Because there are apparently... Is it? Wait a second. You. No, I don't know which one it is. There's a little bit of a trap here, but I don't know where the enemies come from. Because there is that guy up there, but there are two more. Because here in this area, right? And I hate doing this because it removes one of your spells, but whatever, because I have to take that ring off. You can take off everything and then drop into the deep pool here. But there are two guys that ambush you. There we go. Where do they come from, though? That's what I don't understand. Maybe there are statues that only get unpetrified after you come in here. Because I really don't understand where they come from. This is, again, another item I never get. I didn't even see what the first one was. These are 3 corrosive urns, and then the previous one, I don't know what it was. Maybe some sort of consumable. Yeah, there must have been 2 statues here. Okay. So those statues only activate. Huh. Cool. Sort of. But again, though, this game has a bad habit of having... putting you in scenarios or giving you traps that you can't do anything about, if that makes sense. You can't avoid it. And that's like the beauty of Soulscape, that you can always, if you're clever about it, avoid everything. Pretty much. Like Jigsaw. Sort of like Jigsaw. Some of his traps were unavoidable. Or some of his copycat trap, whatever. Yeah, I don't need clothes. Actually, let's wear the farm armor because I said I was going to, didn't I? Alright. Let's put on the parrying dagger. Who's ready to die today, huh? 2v1, huh? Think you can aggro these guys one at a time. I was just a little bit ridiculous. Yeah. The stone ring would have helped if I was one-handing. Whoa. It's over here, buddy. These enemies are generally not that difficult. Because they're pretty slow. That attack is, though. Can be dangerous. Yeah, I mean, you can just like walk away from them and then when they finish the combo, hit them. It's pretty hilarious. Here I'll be invaded by an NPC, that's right. She's really difficult to parry though, so I may just not. Go, go, go before she gets here. Wait, chill. Uh-oh. But she's stun lockable. So she pretty much, you can pretty much... Ah, she did a rolling. I was thinking of like just forcing a parry out. Although this is not the best weapon to riposte with. I'm locking myself in a corner here, aren't I? Problem is, once she hits you almost always 3 times. No, would you please stop that? Why are you rolling? Daggers are like, obviously, don't parry daggers, please. Okay, I can't do it, so I won't. You cannot parry that on reaction. So I was trying to predict it, but then she would roll. 1, 2, okay. Nameless usurper, you don't say, huh? The thing I'm doing where like I'm staying away from her range as well, that's something that you can't do in PvP. I love this game, right? But all games have this thing that have lag and latency and stuff like that. And I don't know if, because I'm not good in PvP, honestly. I lose a lot of battles in PvP. Whether or not that has to do with the inexperience, or with the lag, I don't know. That's a bonfire, probably a mixture of both. But that's why I don't PvP that much in this game. Technically it would be really fun, like just to get to play the game that I really enjoy in that PvP sense. I like co-op. I love co-op, but PvP, I don't. That's what I mean. But yeah, like, because lag is so annoying, man. And I play GTA as well, and there too, it's just like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Let's talk to the queen. Unfortunately, I don't think it's ever gonna go away until. Yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna go away, really. It's always been a thing.
I am Nishandra, Queen of Drangleic. A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called, he found the strength to rule his people. And when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength, but in the end, he never took the true throne.
We have no need for 2 rulers. That's all I know.
Visit Vendrick. We have no need for 2.
We will see Nishandra in a slightly different way. Okay, so now I'm gonna try hard a little more. This boss, I think I've died to this boss before. Yeah, this is plus 10. Although it's fire and they're wearing armor. But whatever, the longsword is just disgusting. And you can see I've lost a few of my spells here. With the farm armor, yes, sure. Let's do that. Run. Come on then. I like to do that so that he hits the platform and the guy in black armor comes down. Because he takes a lot of damage. No. I wanted to kill the black one. So I just tanked the hit. This isn't a very difficult boss fight, but I mean, everything can mock you up in this game. When you make a mistake and it snowballs, it can be pretty shitty. I have a little bit of a dilemma here because if I end the video now, it's gonna be Shroud of Amana and oh my god, that was it. Ben Hot. I guess I'll just have to push it then. Because otherwise, what's left of the level is gonna be really short. Until I get to Shroud of Amana. Which I think I can get all that in one video. A very hated area. I'll try to do without a bow. I enjoy that challenge. Some people cheese it with a bow, which is fine. Let's go activate some more golems. Not to be confused with precious. I like to rush this guy so that I only have to fight one-on-one, pretty much. Come on. The ones with the... What are those called? The claws? Are the most difficult enemies. Out of the... I think there are 2 different... 2 or 3. There's either 2 or 3. Old Knight Hammer, pretty decent. We'll fight some Old Knights in a moment here. I wonder what weapon is the best against them. Maybe the Craftsman's Hammer. Some of them hit like a goddamn freight train. No, right, because it's the horse first. Hey, 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 hey. Take it easy. No, don't do that. Ow. Yeah. Dunk. Dunk. Come on then. Dude, I got a huge weapon. Charge me. Chop. Executioner's Chariot's Chariot. And he drops a ring, right? Gower's ring. It can be pretty trolly, that ring. This is not the guy that does the most damage. Whoa. That guy. And his brother that's not far behind. Boom. Boom. don't like it when he does that one because it takes him too long. Okay, he's a 2-shot. Which gives this guy more time. That one is better. Honestly, you don't want to get hit by them. They probably half my health, if not slightly more. Which means, again, snowballs into you panic rolling or something and then just biting the dust. Ka-dunk. Washing Pole and Petrified Dragon Bone. Not sure why the game gives you 2 of those. You got another one in the Poison Pools in Earthen Peak. Or I mean, Harvest Valley. And this is just a Firestorm spell. Totally bypassable. I need to read the messages. Sometimes they have funny things they say. Oh my god. Chest ahead. Let's see, Firestorm at this stage, I mean it depends on your attunement, but I think Firestorm gives you either 4 or 5 uses. Fire Tempest is 3 or 4. And Chaos Storm gives you 2 or 3, again depending on your attunement and stuff. And or whether or not you have the Hexer Hood. I could fight the Gargoyle, but as far as I know, I don't think you get anything unique from them. Now, I think I have to fight the Gargoyle. These witches, I'm wet right now, so could potentially work to my advantage, because these witches can do some serious damage, or desert sorceresses. This thing cannot be staggered, I'm pretty sure. But let me just tank a few hits, that's okay. As long as I can kill it. Don't do that one. It's a cool attack, but I don't want it. I don't want it. Let's heal up and try to rush them a little bit. Kawahaka Banga! No, I knew you were gonna do that. Look at that. They have so much defense, these women. You're barely wearing any armor. Then, granted, maybe they're weak. I mean, strong to magic. This thing is infused with magic. But for my strongest attack to this unarmored enemy, only being able to do 463 is not that much. Ooh, the hood, cool. That gives you what, intelligence? Increases your intelligence or something? That's pretty neat. And also you become like faceless. I don't think you can see your face. I believe that was my last Estus Flask. Shard. Estus Flask Shard. You get 1 more in Amana. So let's go fight the Mirror Knight. With 73k, who cares? Let's see, this guy... So, the Mirror Knight is a little bit of a... Oh, that's what I was missing. See, I was looking like, what am I missing? I was missing the goddamn ring. The Mirror Knight is a little bit of a dilemma. You know what? There was no point, because I didn't have... I didn't have any spells that are going to be useful against him anyways. He is a lightning boss, basically. And he's like outside while it's raining, right? It's a really cool fight. But you don't want to use lightning against him because that's his strength. However, you would think that's what you want to use because he's in lightning or he's in water. But no, it's probably better not to do that. However, again, fire. First of all, he's wearing armor, which is good against fire. And second, he's wet, so that's a bad thing to use against him. But then the question is, which one is better? Let's say you only have 2 resins, 1 fire, 1 lightning. What do you do? These are the questions that have to be answered at some point, in my opinion. I'm kidding. They're not important at all. Probably use either of them. It's better than nothing if you're talking about resins. I'm going to use magic, which is good that I have right now. Should I use this? Because this weapon is actually... I mean, I guess I could do that little thing against him. That can be pretty cool. Flip the script on him. Yeah, I'll show you something cool when I fight him. I'll have to summon Benhar, though. So that's a Melfanito right there, imprisoned by Nashandra. And you have to use the key to the embedded on this guy. Stick it in his mouth. Like some sort of flipping magic trick. Oh, I don't have Homeward Bones. So my what I was thinking about doing was send the elevator down and Homeward Bone to the bonfire. Because I believe that takes less time, but... Well, I don't have one, so... Gonna have to wait, aren't we? Only one soul of a giant. 2 soul vessels, okay. Basically what I was gonna do against the Mirror Knight, I'm gonna put this weapon here in my left hand. Because the Mirror Knight has a... he has his shield. When you hit his shield, you bounce off. If you hit from the right, but if you're hitting from the left, you are less likely to. So, but yeah, I also do less damage this way. However, I just want to do it for like cool factor. This castle is pretty cool. This fight is pretty cool. Oh yeah, you have like mirrors as you're going down. That's neat. Do I have to rest though? I don't think so. No, it's probably fine. He's about to be a goner. And the Ring of Blades is not doing as much right now because my weapons are enchanted, but oh well, it's okay. Let's have it a little bit as practice against these horsemen here. They're gonna feel my wrath. They're gonna be my test dummies. Nah, these horsemen are pretty tough. If you kill them before they spawn, they don't drop an item. Before they animate, I should say. Oh, I got him. I tried to like lock off, I mean. And flipping hid behind me because I heard him come up. It worked. Life gem. Oh, they dropped something. Oh, a slab. They can also drop the Llewellyn armor. As well as the stone spear. I mean, stone spear? I think they can drop some sort of spear. As well as the twin blade. Benhot, are you here, are ya? Ashen Knight Boyd, I'm not summoning both. Alright. Let's take one of these. I never used them. So, whatever. This guy starts off the fight. He greets you with a jumping attack. A lot of the time. And that happens also. That's why I tried to run, but no. He doesn't care. Hiya! Now my second hit will hit from right to left. So I don't want to do that all the time. Rah, rah. Unless my second hit is the strong attack, maybe I could try that. That was terrible from me. 1. He has a 3-hit combo. Or he can have a 3-hit combo. Hiya. Benhart is a little bit in your way because... Yeah, look at that. I could do that. Just stab. Really difficult to dodge stabs. Man, if you think about it, like... How cool would it be if your Estus... Because I never play with my left, obviously. But how cool would it be if your Estus healed you quicker? Because you don't have to remove your weapon. Obviously, that makes no sense in the first place. Like, why does your character not just drink the Estus with his goddamn left? If I was right-handing my weapon, he would remove the weapon before he takes an Estus. Benhart, no, I meant to heal. Or like, I get my buttons all confused. Listen, it's all mirrored. No pun intended. What then? I'm just gonna focus on this guy. This is obviously easier, this part, when you have Benhart. He shouldn't die, right? Please don't die. It's a lot of reach there, buddy. Those can do a lot of damage. Obviously, you're wet as well. Maybe he's consuming a small yellow burr. Can be decent. Uppercut his ass. Oh, I was gonna kill him. Oh my god, Benhart just killed him. 38 damage. Wicked man. It takes a true man to wield your sword. So yeah, like if I drink Estus, look, he doesn't remove his weapon. Glug glug. So why does it take the same amount of time? As if I do this. He has to remove his... I mean, it just disappears, right? It's not a big deal, but hey. Alright, let's head on to... I'm on 136k. The Mirror Knight in New Game Plus gives you... his armor is really cool, by the way. It gives you Ring of Steel Protection +2. But I don't think that ring is very worth it. I've explained before how I don't think that armor does much for you. I wear it mainly for fashion, or if it gives you something specific like the Lion Mage, Lion Warrior, Jester's armor, something like that. But I don't really care what armor I'm wearing. Alright. Against NPCs. Against the players, it may matter. It matters. If you get invaded. That's why people used to use Havels a lot. And go around the game taking no damage. But that's the thing, like, in order to get Havel, you need to go to the gutter, right? But if you do that, and then, like, the gutter is really easy to, like, go through quickly, so you could technically defeat, what's his face? The Dragon Rider, buy the cat ring, run through the gutter, get Havel's armor, and breeze through the forest and the majority of the beginning of the game, if it indeed worked like that, where you took a lot less reduced damage from NPCs. That's the Alva right there. Cool. I think I have enough. Oh yeah, I have the bone dust. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this off camera. It's been, I mean, I guess I can show the rest of it off, whatever. We've already gone so far. I just need to upgrade my Pyromancy Flame, which is not going to be that useful in this level, maybe a little bit more in the next. Like, it's not going to be that useful in Shrine of Amana. In Shrine of Amana, I will optimize my armor a little more. This armor is, unfortunately, it's not that good. Hang on a minute. It's plus... Wait, what? Well, actually, maybe it is supposed to be plus 9. I think surely I've picked up everything until this point. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Shrine of Amon is up. Goodbye.